Good morning, Kratom fans. Apologize for the crazy hair. This is gonna be a totally different kind of review. This isn't even a review for Kratom. This is something completely different. So there's been a lot of talk about nootropics, and I've been trying to kind of keep up with them and kind of do a little research. Well, I was heading to the post office to send a package out, and I ran into this guy. I was asking him, hey, do you know where there's a 24-hour USPS kiosk around here? And he's like, no, but I can print you out some labels. He's like, what are you sending out? I said, Kratom. He's like, oh, that's cool. He's like, I've been looking for some, He's like, I actually sell, what do they call this, smart supplements, nootropics. And I got to talking to the guy, got his number, and I traded him about an ounce of pretty much all my favorites for a couple of his products. He gave me 3. And at first I was like, oh man, it wasn't really a fair trade, but after looking at the prices, and he definitely did me right. So, this one is for Crl-40-940. It's also called flmodafinil. It's an analog of modafinil, and it's not like adafinil. Adafinil is weaker than modafinil. Flmodafinil is anywhere from where you get your information from. Some people say it's 2 times stronger than modafinil. Some people say it's 10 times stronger. I've never taken modafinil. I can't tell you. But what I can tell you is that this stuff is awesome. Super, super clean energy. It's not like a drug at all. It's better than coffee. Just a general sense of being awake and alert, and it's like the brain's actually starting to function again. With coffee, your physical body is has energy and whatnot, but your mental body it doesn't have the clarity. With this flmodafinil or Crl-40-940, the mental clarity is there. It's like you're totally alert, rather than your body being. It's the difference between meth will keep you up for like 4 or 5 days, but you're not mentally there. I mean, you're talking to Tweety Bird while peeking out the blinds looking for the police and all that. But this stuff right here is nothing like a drug. It is better than coffee, in my opinion. I took about 15 milligrams this morning, somewhere in there. My scale doesn't go down to measure 15 milligrams, but it was over 10. And dose range is anywhere from 10 to 30. Some people take 50, but I think that's overkill. I would definitely start super small on this. I would start with 10 and then work your way up to whatever you feel comfortable. You don't need, it doesn't even make you, like Kratom gives you that sense of well-being and all that. Well, it kind of does. It just makes you super alert and not lazy. I was watching a video earlier about somebody saying, I was just generally a lazy person, then I found this and now I'm getting everything done. I'm like, yeah, cocaine kind of does that, methamphetamine kind of does that. And I was thinking, but that stuff will either kill you or leave you mentally retarded or, wind you up in jail. And then I tried this stuff, and it's like you can't even compare it. It's totally different. It's like I said, it's more clean energy than coffee. And from what I read on the internet, it's gonna last all day. I took it at like 7 o'clock this morning, somewhere at 7:30, something like that. It's about 9:15, 9:20 right now. They say it lasts all day, 10 to 12 to 14 hours. So I'm happy I took it first thing in the morning. Oh, that's another thing. If you do take this, if you do want to try this stuff, take it super early in the morning. But yeah, he was talking about adding it to the whole Kratom regimen, but my thought is I'm gonna try and just not mess with the Kratom for a few days and add this into a rotation, and that will bring the Kratom tolerance way back down. And when I go back on, rotate the Kratom in there, and take this out of the rotation, my off days, then this will keep the tolerance for this down, because what I understand that the tolerance for this stuff, it does kind of go up after a short period of time. So that's why I would say start small, 10 milligrams. I like it so far. So that's why I'm making a video without even taking a shower. My dog's right here. It is Wednesday. I should be at work, but it's Florida and we have a snow day. And let me show you the snow that got us off of work. If you see my car, you'll see that there's like ice and stuff on it. Horrible snow day, huh? I mean, I grew up in Chicago, so I don't know. I kind of enjoy it because I've been working like crazy. I worked all weekend, Saturday, Sunday. Haven't had a day off in about 8 or 9 days. So it's a good day to lay with the dog, play with the baby. My wife's in bed with the baby right now, feeding her. Yeah, so Crl-40-940, aka flmodafinil, aka flmodafinil, aka there's like 20 names for this stuff. It's my suggestion would be to Google Crl-40-940. I will leave you a link to the gentleman that lives down the road from me. It turns out this guy's like a big vendor. Like he's a huge. It's called LimitlessLifeNootropics.com or something like that. Hold on, I got a bottle right here, and let me show you the bottle that it comes in. Okay, so this is the bottle, and it's Limitless Life Nootropics. So it's a very professional bottles, and he has like a whole assortment of supplements and nootropics and amino acids, and he's got GABA, he's got 5-MeO DMT, or maybe that's the bad one. 5-HTP. It doesn't have 5-MeO DMT. He has 5-HTP. He has like all melatonin, but this is like it's high quality stuff. I haven't tried any of the melatonin because I take melatonin. I like to see if there's any difference, but yeah, this totally very awesome. It will give you mental clarity and energy, just everything that it claims that it does. It pretty much does, and it's not overpowering. It's nothing like a hard drug, nothing. So with that being said, I will let you guys go. I just wanted to bring this to your attention. I know this isn't a Kratom review, but this is a little gem that I found. And just by chance, like I said, I went to the post office and met a guy who owns a very well-to-do website, nootropics business. So, but all right, I will let you guys go. You have a wonderful, safe, and blessed Wednesday, and hopefully you guys got a little bit of snow. Get to go out and play in the snow today. If you live in the South, I'm sure you will. If you live in the North, you're going to be at work because the North doesn't take off work for snow. But have a good one.